is truly benevolently aligned with this energy. So whether or not we know this person or these people, the world peace sessions that is today's session is always guided to any person, place, or situation that is connected to us through cause of positivity. We trust our angels of the purest light to know exactly how and where to anchor in that energy, such that it's generating good karma for us as well as whoever it is that these messages are for. So these people will get guidance, protection, assistance, favor, comfort, whatever it is. Do you read for pregnancy? I can and I will, but I'll do that towards the end. I just want to quickly tap into the energy for the general collective first and foremost. This also gives people an opportunity to join the live, and sometimes things are actually answered for you in the general energy, just because there's so many of us, and you'll see literally through the reading how your own personal questions, because your energy is here and because it's so powerful, it will actually start coming through in the reading, even though it's generated or directed to whoever, for whoever this is for. And if you're here, anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little repetitive. Let me jump into these messages. Show us, Spirit, what exactly do we need to know? There's something about something that has lost momentum, that has lost stability. Wherever it is that there was some kind of like disharmony directed towards us, I'm honestly getting that this community, these people, is honestly giving a community has lost its momentum, has lost its energy, has lost its vibe. There's some kind of like tower event perhaps that has removed them unexpectedly, permanently, and irreversibly from our lives. And in the energy of the Queen of Cups that's been coming through really strong. Something about an equal match, something unexpectedly has fallen into place for us instead. So whether or not you found these people, there's something about like finding people who are like-hearted, who are a perfect vibrational match too. There's harmony here, a happy home here. So it feels like someone has lost a home or lost a foundation, lost a group of people, and maybe this will happen unexpectedly, but this was in the past, and it literally cleared way and made room for something 10 times better, where it's like now you're going to be in a room full of people where there's harmony, where there's love, where there's people who are like-hearted, people who are like-spirited, people who, true community, true happiness, and there's an abundance, more than enough to go around. So this is like after some kind of like heartbreak, or this is going to break the hearts of people who thought that they left you in the dust. That's the energy that's specifically coming through here. There's a lot of like family-orientated, community-orientated energy. I'm seeing loyalty, I'm seeing love, I'm seeing commitment, I'm seeing stability, I'm seeing stability, like a really harmonious and happy environment, and people who are like-hearted, people who share similar heart. There's something about a similar heart. That's the strongest energy that's coming through. As I'm saying that, the Ace of Cups, if that's not pure unconditional love, I don't know what is. So that is the energy that is coming through most dominantly for the collective that has jumped into this. It's a new beginning in love, something that we love. It's a new start, it's a new fresh start. It's very heart-centered energy. Heart-centered energy makes you feel good. It literally touches at your heart and like lowers your defenses completely. And so I'm seeing a masculine energy is connected to this. So let's find out a little bit more. What is Spirit trying to highlight and show us in connection to this reading? There's something about like a lost opportunity from before. We took back our power and energy, quite literally in connection to that. Why is this masculine coming through in connection to like a lost opportunity and the energy of the Five of Wands? Let's find out a bit more. Work is something that they put work into, or maybe this was in work. Maybe this is something that they do for fun because they're bored. It's a hobby, because that's the energy of the Eight of Pentacles as well. Wow. I'm seeing some kind of like just darker projections. Perhaps they're working with another group of people. But again, I'm just getting this aspect of these people being blocked. They're really stuck. I can't make it up. I love it when it comes through in the cards. And so Spirit is telling us that literally we've been redirected to something where there's reciprocity, there's happiness, there's healing, there's harmony, there's joy. This is something that we manifested, after a period of like unrest and feeling like the wheel was against us, like life was against us or something like that. What is specifically coming through here? There's something about like a backfire that has left people stuck. Maybe people wanted to keep you isolated as well. But it's like you've been open and receptive, healing and transforming, evolving, upgrading, becoming more psychic, becoming more intuitive, just becoming better. That cycle has closed. You got favorable judgment. Your burdens have been lifted. And it honestly feels like you are on a timeline. We are on a timeline of just like more harmony, more harmony. Way more harmony. Yeah, way more harmony. So that is the reading. Spirit just keeps saying the exact same thing again and again and again, that we're on a timeline of harmony, a timeline of joy, a timeline with people who meet us at our frequency, who meet us with love, who meet us with joy, and who meet us with joy consistently as well. This is a lasting energy, a long lasting energy. I'm seeing a happy home. A home filled with many milestones, many celebrations, many good times. I'm seeing hostings as well. So yeah, that is the strongest energy that is coming through in the reading. I just want to see if there's anything else Spirit wants me to share, because sometimes the cards get a little repetitive, and that's when I know, okay, we're at the end of this reading, and I can start answering your guys' personal questions, which are coming through already here in this like little session that we have here. So let me just pull a few more cards, and then I'll know for sure whether or not we're done. Is there anything else, Spirit? Someone is in an energy of regret or isolation. Yeah, it feels like this group of people that's just very competitive with you, but we are protected quite literally from these people. They cannot touch, affect, delay, stop, or do anything. They might be led by a specific fire sign or a masculine, a father-like figure. They've made some bad calculations, bad investments in the past. I'm seeing like, they're feeling trapped, they're feeling stuck. They're getting a no from the universe, an unexpected tower, and bad choices and decisions because of what they were doing. But this could have been directed to us. Either way, it is none of our business, or it's none of our business. It's none of our business. So we started a new chapter, a new beginning. That is divinely protected. It's an exciting new adventure, an exciting new chapter as a whole. And then there's something about like a contract. We've severed contracts, ties with these people across all time and space. So perhaps we started something with them and we just realized that, okay, there's no fertile soil there. And so there's an energy of like starting elsewhere. And then I'm seeing favorable judgment connected to this. Something about how we surrendered these people, places, and situations to God for something with real stability, real lasting, healthy, and high vibrational stability. And so that is the energy that is coming through. Look, I'm seeing as well detaching again from any imbalances, like from people, places, and situations where it's like, look, these are people who either are very manipulative or who dabble in darker vibrational work, or who their intentions are really misaligned. What I'm also seeing is that this is like someone who's maybe really upset and trying to keep a certain cycle going, and yet it's like a new cycle has already begun, a new chapter has already begun, one that is divinely protected by Archangel Michael, one that is stable and lasting, one that is emotionally fulfilling and emotionally safe. We already have made, like our angels have already made that judgment call. We've already received that judgment call, at least at a spiritual level, at our heart level. Like it's also giving an energy of having made peace with the past. When I'm seeing this energy of the Queen of Cups, the way she's closed her eyes, the way she's so open and receptive to the new, the way that she's so heart-centered, the way that she's surrendered this entire situation, there's an aspect of like having made peace completely and totally with the past and just having let it go. And again, if you're still in the process of this, it could be because you've got these people who are trying to keep you in the cycle. These could be very competitive people. But I'm honestly getting, again, that no matter what, as time unfolds, because this judgment call has already been declared and made in our lives, we are still moving forward. We are already on this new high vibrational timeline and path. There's nothing that can do. There's a lot of like pain, sadness, grief, regret, heartbreak, but there are opportunities to heal from it. But I'm not sure if they're yet open to doing that, but hopefully we're sending lots and lots of love, dismissing these people with love. There's something about remaining apathetic, detached, not engaging, and literally focusing on the joy, focusing on the light, focusing on the peace. I'm seeing as well like a player energy. What I'm seeing when I see this energy of the player is like, if this isn't necessarily a player, like someone who player is well known, right? This is otherwise like an energy of like people who played themselves, like they remove themselves from our energy, they remove themselves out of our lives, they remove themselves away from our blessings, from our manifestations. Yeah, they have been redirected completely onto a completely new path, because like I said, this new path that we have been redirected towards is away from this chaos, this drama, this conflict, this group dynamic. And so it is a really exciting energy to be coming through here. Also find it very interesting, like these people, yeah, are maybe people from the past. Maybe you've got some kind, yeah, you've got defenses, boundaries, quite literally with these people. You're not necessarily engaging in these people. These are also people, like I was saying, who are essentially very much still stuck. Yeah, like I said, it feels like they're stuck on the past or stuck on, yeah. But look, the link is broken. The chains are broken. The chains are free. We're free from these people, places, and situations. We have, yeah, we've got rest. We've got peace. We've got ease. We've got love. We've got, there's an energy, like I said, of like being at peace, quite literally with the people, places, and situations, having surrendered it, knowing that we did our best. We did our part. Because again, maybe you've tried. Yeah. People who are very frustrated. I'm seeing a lack of abundance or inconsistent abundance connected to the situation. The Hermit coming through in reverse. Look, it's saying the same thing. Stuck. So honestly, yeah, and then there's sun, happiness, light, peace. So again, it's confirmation that whatever negative energy or intentions they have for us, it is actually stuck, such that if you're experiencing even just a little bit of it, all you're experiencing is just a tad bit of what it is that they're actually sending out, and it's just enough, quite literally, for your angels. Yeah, they essentially just letting you know that it's still happening. It's just enough for you to be informed, so that you keep your protection up, such that you continue to stay away from them. Because if you're someone like myself, with this energy of the Queen of Cups, it can definitely indicate like an energy of remaining open, forgiving, understanding, and it's like maybe even allowing such people back into our lives. But what I see with all of this overwhelming evidence of who these people are and why we've had to be redirected and protected against them, redirected from them in a completely new timeline, a completely new path, it's to make sure that we don't return. I'm seeing that with the Ace of Swords as well. It's to ensure that no matter what, we continue moving forward, such that when we look back, it's only to look back and how far we've come, how much we have healed, how much we have grown, how much we've evolved, but not necessarily to go back to return to those people, places, and situations. There's an energy, like I said, of releasing them and having so much peace, knowing that we did our part, we did our best. And so that is the reading. Let's find out now what our spirit, our angels, our purest light, what spirit wants me to share with you guys. So it says, is Cynthia destined for coffee? Is Cynthia destined for coffee? I like that question quite a lot. Let's find out. Angels of purest light, show us. Is